Hello, everybody, welcome. Rosa Investigator, hello. Everybody, welcome. Rosa Investigator. Okay, so, alright, guys, so, have water. Wow. So, guys, I hope, sorry, I should have sent this earlier. It was like I was working on the weekly review thing, and it took me a while for the whole thing to come through. So, hello, Cynthia, my friend. Okay, so, okay. Um, okay, so I need to write a message. Guys, I'm behind on messages for both of you. I need to write back out. Just kind of crazy, the last. I'm just catching up on things. The whole Jenna, Celine, Jenna, Celine, Jade, LLR, Jade, LLR, Cynthia, Love and Light, Cynthia, Love and Light. Okay, so guys, wow. So it was such a weird day today. Um, so what was I gonna say? So guys, it's funny. It's funny. No, it's not funny. I was just thinking of like, this whole thing with it's such a weird time. It's a beautiful day outside and it's like all these things happening. Правда? Oh, oh. So guys, and as several people, of course, you guys posted after I had done the live stream, the news broke that Mueller is going to testify on July 17th. At least, he's said to be testifying. So, of course, guys, I feel like this is going to be the main focus of the reading today, because it's funny. Even though you guys, everybody was like so excited about it. I almost. It's not that don't want to be excited about it. I'm just like I want to know. I'm not putting all my chips. You know what I mean. Or it could be because I really don't feel like it's gonna be more. It's gonna be a gradual revelation, but it's not gonna be impeachment and all that. So I almost. It's not that I don't have any hope of. It's not that I don't have any hope for the House, but I'm just like, oh, Jade is saying he testifies at the time of the full moon eclipse. So, so I want to know. Let's see, guys. I want, as you know, I like to ask questions from all the angles. Okay, so we'll have many angles to look at. Have many angles. So as you saw, let me just actually open here the page of. Oh, oh, what is it? The page of the stuff that I had, that I had posted, so that I could see the list, the questions about the questions about the questions, right? So because I want to know, what's going on, what how it affects other people. Because last time I remember seeing this guys, he was gonna go, but then he was not there. I remember this clearly, and then it's like, who know? I don't. I guess what I'm saying is that I don't even know that he's gonna come. I hope so, but I don't, guys. I don't trust. It's not. It's not that I'm not cynical at all. I'm just saying that I have to see him testify in person to believe it. Okay, honestly. So this is it. Okay, so let's start. Okay, let's get started. I have cards here, and then I'm just gonna first question is gonna be: is he really gonna testify on July 17th? Okay, because the guys I'm remember, I was remembering there. I don't know what. I'm a little bit confused even about the questions of the census 2020. I remember I did a reading on this. I don't know exactly when, maybe a couple weeks ago, and I remember there was all these cards about delays, and I saw. I saw always they're going to miss a deadline. I saw, and that's what they're saying, that by now they sent the whole thing back. They're going to have to. They've already missed the deadline for the census, I think. So this is one of the. So anyway, so what I'm saying is like we have to figure out the timing. If he's really, I almost don't believe it, honestly, because I saw somebody from Trump's camp. I think it was Jay Sekulow saying that they don't have any, they're not going to stop Mueller. And I'm like, does this mean that they already have a plan behind this? You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird. I almost like, I expect Trump, I guess Trump was attacking him, but when I hear those things, I'm like, they have something up their sleeve. So, you know what I mean? I personally, okay, I don't want, I think we, I feel like one of the challenging things for me is to let, how do I say this? I've made the mistake in the past, as you know, of like projecting what I really wanted to happen into the reading. And I think it's important for me to always be like, okay, understand what's going on with him, especially coming from the other person's perspective, and not ask questions from like, oh, I wish, why can't he do something, why doesn't he do, like, right? It's just to see that I can pick up on things regardless of whether it's what I want to hear or not. Okay. But it's almost like, remember how I was like so into Mueller? I almost like I'm not as into him as much or something. I don't feel, maybe before we thought that he really was going to say, quote unquote, save us, but now, oh my God, it's so bright. Okay, but now let's see here if I can move it, guys. Kind of, I don't know, I don't like this lights. So it's still, there's too many lights. One second. Oh no. Anyway, so, well, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so you see that there is a ray. It's kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, anyway, so it's gonna have to be like, oh no, oh no. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, so okay, so let's get started, guys. Okay, first question is going to be: is he gonna come? So will be here around? Will he be around? He's gonna come here around? Okay. So I'm all ask for protection before we like coming to my head. As I breathe in, I feel my legs. I breathe out. Project light outward. Project light outward. Create a circle of light. Step into it. Feel protection, connection to the universe energy. Invite everyone in. We're all connected, all protected. I ask that only the higher spirits give me information. That information critical and only good for everyone involved. Okay. So, okay. So that's that, guys. Okay. Okay. And Jen is saying, I think it'll be helpful for other people who haven't read. No, I agree. But at the same time, he's not going to, from what you guys have described, it's going to be 5 minutes of questions for each representative. Like that doesn't give, well, not like, I don't want to get into like what I think he should have done, but he should have, like, well, whatever. It's not the point. It was shoulda, coulda, woulda. But I just, it's not gonna be enough time, obviously, right? So we'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen. Like I said, I want to ask questions, right? If you guys don't mind, I really want today to be mostly about this. I also want to go back, guys. I thought it was so, I agree with you guys. Last night, it was so amazing. It was really literally the last 10 minutes. It ended up being about the last days of Trump because I asked the question, is he going to go, is he going to have to respond for his crimes? And it was amazing towards the very end. And so that's what I want to know. Let's go back and find more information. Information. So obviously every day there's news. There's always something, but I feel like I don't mind if we skip like that. We just make it about these two big issues. First is the whole thing about Mueller. The second is going to be the last days of President. Oh, wow. Wow. So okay. So all right. So okay. And just so you know, just a reminder here, guys. I know I got into there was somebody got a kind of like mad at me or whatever. I just asked about Mueller. Why doesn't he testify? And I wrote back to her. I said, look, I've already done a long reading on this, and it's on May 30th, by the way, if you're interested. Why he didn't want to testify. And it has to do with a lot of counterintelligence stuff that's going on, guys, pretty much. Okay. I'm not saying that I didn't wish that he would stand up for the country more or have just like be like the guy that we project what we want him to be. But I still think there's a reason for it, for why he didn't say anything, is that he wants to protect the FBI and he wants to protect the people that are, they're still there behind the scenes, working hard. So, anyway, so let's get started here. Okay, so guys, 1 second. Let's see if I can. Oh my God, it's so annoying. God, cables are making me angry. Cables. Okay. So anyway, so this is it, guys. Okay, so it's just like, like I was saying, I think this time is a very strange time. And I feel like, no, oh, Jay, don't worry about it. You could, like I said, I posted the weekend review. You could just figure out, take a look over there. Not all of them are good, There's some things that are more interesting than others, to be honest, that you could just skip. And I've caught up with everything because before I didn't have the timestamp, so now I have a timestamp for everything, so you can quickly skip. So, so anyway, guys, but as I was saying, it's important that we don't like. I know it's a very, very crazy time, and everything that we expect doesn't happen. I almost feel like, even the thing from the nasty to this, it's like we want them to do certain things, they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it. They're just who they are. You know what I mean? They're different. They whatever. There's all kinds of things going on. We don't even know, guys. We don't even know. Okay, so that's why. Now let's get started. Will he come to have conversations with us? With our, are we gonna have conversations with Mueller? Mueller? Okay, so let's see here, guys. Okay, let's see. Oh, what a mess. Oh my god, I hate. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to change this like this. Okay, sorry, because I hate cables on the thing. I have OCD problemos. Oh no. And also, I'm glad that guys, Bella mentioned. She said that she preferred this microphone, so I changed it. I like that you tell me. Okay, that's good. That's good you tell me. Because I also noticed when I was doing the timestamps that this one was also, the sound was better. I think it is. Okay, so change here, guys. This is so weird. Like I keep meaning to write about everything this is something I drink. Propel. I drank Propel. It's just like this drink. It's Gatorade without sugar. I get it on Amazon, so it's kind of good. It's kind of sweet, but not, there's no sugar in it. But it's, so I mix with water, right? So anyway, so guys, so this is it, okay? Yeah. So no, we had interesting informations. Interesting informations. Hello, Amber Adams, Pam Kazanovich, Jean, Janet, Celine, Debbie, Dreamweaver, Cynthia, Love and Light. Guys, it's interesting, no? Interesting. Okay. Crazy lady. Okay. Yeah, no, those good, guys. Okay, so because it has salt. I feel like, especially for summer, it's a good thing if you drink something that, you sweat on things. Okay. Ooh, hold on a second. Okay, so it's so funny, guys. I know I'm having conversations here, even though I'm ready for the reading here. I am nervous. I could tell. I'm like, is it gonna show up? But I'm kind of nervous. It's almost like I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Is it going to come arrive here? Is it coming? Okay, so Mueller, come on, bitch. Mueller, bitch. You gonna show up? What's happening? Okay, so let's see here. Is Mueller coming? Ooh, oh look, Ace of Wands, yes. Oh. Okay, sorry. Oh, okay. Money. Oh look, happy family. We're all happy together. Interesting informations. Interesting informations. Interesting. Is Mueller going to be here? Is coming? Is Mueller coming? Is Mueller going to be here? Is it going to be here? Mueller? Mueller coming? Uh-oh, Fox. Okay. Mm. Interesting, because the Fox is treachery, okay? Treachery, invitation for the man, okay? But sometimes it means job. I just want one more here, guys. Oh, stars. Okay, this is good, okay? So it could also be job, so it's possible. The garden is in public, okay? So this is the gentleman. I always want to know who is going to be. So this is garden, in other words, public. So this is also women, or I don't know, could be many things. One more here. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Causing the feet. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So the question is it going to come on July 17th? Okay. Lies. Okay. Militare. Interesting. Speranza, hope. And then here, visit. Uh-oh. Absent. Oh no, Mueller. Important revelations. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. So guys, I really don't like to see this card of absence here, okay? Oh my god. Oh my god. So guys, so this is, you see, this is a, okay. So this is something vision, this is lies, and this is a visit. Okay, now we have the military, and then we have, this is not, this is a cards that worries me, okay? Just because there's absence here. So I don't know, guys. Let's find out more. I mean, nothing else suggests that this, but this is the surprising. It's like the visit is scheduled and somebody's absent, right? Somebody's not there. And but everything else points to the revelation coming, okay? So, okay. Anyway, so I want to know, guys. Okay, let's just put it aside, okay? I want to know. Let me find out have a reference. Okay. Is Mueller going to show up on, because guys, do you remember guys, the thing about, do you remember if it, what they said they had subpoenaed him, or they said he was gonna come? Do you remember this? What it said? It said that they were gonna subpoena him, right? Do you know this? Do you remember the specifics of this? Did he, was there a confirmation official, or okay? Just okay, so where is it? Okay, so because this is okay, the card of absence was on top of the military, so I almost feel like he wants, the going back, guys, to this idea that he wants to protect the military, in other words, law enforcement here. Okay, so okay, so that was just a subpoena, right? That he's right, is that what, I don't know, guys, honestly, I'm sorry, I missed it. I missed the details, if it's just something that they had scheduled, or is something that he was confirmed. I think they said he's confirmed, right? Well, let me just see. Is he going to comply by this subpoena and appear on July 17th? Let me just ask like this. Yes. Okay. Okay. Well, oh, Schiff said today Mueller won't attend. Just the portion where his aides. Wait, what? He's not coming then? Is that what it is? Oh my God. Let me find out. Conflicting information. So Schiff Mueller. Oh my God. Okay. So news. Okay. Dem secured testimony from reluctant Mueller. Okay, so how Mueller's testimony could expose one of the, okay, so appear in open sessions. That's right, on July 17th. Okay, so, all right. Oh, investigators. Oh, so you mean like his team? Is that correct? The team of his own investigators? Is that what it is? AIDS. Okay. Okay. Oh, got it. Okay, interesting. Okay, good. Oh. Okay, but let me just see here, because I was like, wait, what is that? That was kind of scaring me a little. So, okay, Timothy, okay, okay. So, will Mueller testify in open session in the House on July 17th? Let me just do this again here. Okay. Okay. Oh. Mm. So, this is loss of control. This is a theft or something illegal, shady deal. Bad news, they're guilty. So I think okay, the news is bad. Okay, I think, even though I was like thinking that this could be, I don't think this is indicative of the stuff he's going to talk about. Okay, I don't think this has to do with him. You know what I mean, like him not coming. So weird. Okay, so okay, Trump, yeah, he's shook. I'm shook. Okay, so guys, okay, kind of nervous here. I'm nervous. Okay, so let me see. Okay, let me just go now to Mueller. What's going on with Mueller? Why he's testifying? Why did he agree to testify this time, but not the other time? Why? What's the difference from his perspective? Okay, why did Mueller agree? Mueller. Okay, let's go. He's like, I guess they're not doing much, huh? I guess I have to speak up. I just have to be careful to not expose anything out of the ordinary. They have their own talking points and they are prepared to use it against me. I wanted to stay away from this because I wanted to stay away from quote unquote partisan politics. I see that that's not my role. I don't want to overstep my boundaries. I do what I do and that's all I do. Okay. You know, guys, one of the things that I really don't understand about Mueller, okay, is why, okay, and I kind of I understand it's a different personality, but why, for example, somebody like him who's all about the truth, how can he see this? I mean, I know that's mostly because he's a Republican. In other words, guys, okay, I love Mueller, as you know, but I want to, this is almost like, a taboo question. I want to know, is he compromised in some way? Because, let's just get real, guys. When you see the images of him and Barr together in the Bush administration, and the more I've learned, because guys, things changed since the whole thing came out. I learned so much more about Saudi Arabia and all that. I'm like, you know what? Maybe he wants to hide something. Maybe he does not want, because if I were like because of course I'm very emotional, right? So if I were the prosecutor and I care about the truth, why not just say, I mean, I understand why he doesn't want to say certain things, but I feel like at this moment in history, he should say this, there's such thing as truth. And it's not, you know what I mean? There's a difference between both sides. It's not one is a lot. It's like one truth does not have both sides. It's true or not. So it's kind of strange to me that he just doesn't go there. Why? When if you think like he had the help of a lot of people, connected to Nixon, but those people, they stood up and they were like, no, it's wrong. So why can't he? Okay, I'm just ask, why can't he do this? I understand before, I understood it was a counterintelligence. Why is he reluctant? Is it because he's okay? I'm just as like a guy's, almost like a devil's advocate question. Is he compromised in some way? Is he, why can't he say, like, I'm like, think about Barr, how disgusting Barr is. If I were him, I'd be like writing, Washington Posts, whatever. I would not care about my quote unquote reputation. I don't care. Like, I'd have to be like, this is true. Who cares? Is it true? So I just want to know, why is he okay, guys? I'm sorry to say, it's almost like a weird. It's like asking if your husband is cheating. It's like really tough question to do. But I think this is the thing that kills me. Is he protecting someone? Okay, is he in bed with Barr? Okay, I'm like, I don't understand, like, why, he's this man with this great history. Yeah, he has to just eat, guys. It's not even attack Barr, it's stand up for himself, because Barr said all that trash about him, he didn't say anything, right? It's like, it's so strange. Okay, so is Barr, I'm sorry, is Mueller, what is the deal here? Is he trying to protect what is it? Okay, I think the spirits, please help me, I need to understand what's going on with Mueller's head. Why can't he just say the truth? Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, guys, let me just do here, right? Yeah, that's what before Gene. That's what it said before. Okay, that he was protecting and going investigations. This is why before, but now, you know what I mean. I just feel like you can still protect the investigation and not have to say thing. Not say everything, but it's just weird to me. You know what I mean? It's kind of strange. Okay, so why? Okay. Oh, guys, blackmail. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so the question oh my god. I'm sorry. Is Mueller somehow? What is their hesitant? What is the thing? What is going on here? I don't understand. Is he okay? Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna get the cards and then I'm gonna talk about it. Okay, I don't want to be, to come to hasty decision. Okay. So, okay, now, so guys, this is weird. This is a card of, it comes up a lot, right? This is a card of illusion, of, of disinformation. And this is a lot of pressure, okay? A lot of pressure, sometimes even blackmail. And this is a message. It's usually like a message, email, stuff like that, communications. This is money of quid pro quo, messenger. Another, guys, this is very similar. Look, it's almost the same. Look, somebody's delivering a letter, right? And then here we have an opportunity. Okay. I'm just going to read the card and then get this to put this story together. Now, this is the maid, the person who carries out the tasks. Okay. Then this is lies upside down. In other words, stuff is going to come out about these people. Victory, and then a letter. Okay. Then we have a message. We have, again, it's similar to Superbia is like the discovery of what's underneath the facade. And this is information. Now, this could be the lawyer or also missing information, okay? And this is something happening. This is interesting because it's like an afternoon trip, something out of the ordinary happening. And this is key. In other words, he's a key witness, or there's something very important here. Okay. Now, let's look here from our house. So it starts on this side. So this is information about and waiting for delivery and opportunity for this, creating distraction. There is blackmail, important liar, victory about the letter. Exposure, misinformation, he's a cute witness. Okay, so guys, in some ways, it's weird. I kind of get the similar vibe from before, okay? I do get, okay, I still do get the same feeling from before. Here that it's a very, and guys, sometimes I get like, guys, it's so dangerous. That's what I get here, that this is a very dangerous situation, okay? And the sense I get, and as you guys know, uh, as you guys know, I have a difference. Sometimes I've been reading all about, like, I said, the Iran conflict, and then also now I was reading the history of Hezbollah, and it's all these very dangerous, like, spy things. If you expose the person who is infiltrated, they could die. It's very dangerous, honestly. And that's the sense I get here, is that he has to be extremely careful, because he does not want to give any information that's going to show who is giving the information. So I'll tell you why. Okay, so this is the lies and disinformation, right? Now you have this money, quid pro quo, and twice you have a messenger. Somebody's sending, look, this is the letter delivered. This is called the letter, but this is somebody who's a messenger, right? And this is a small opportunity. So it's almost as if, at first I thought, oh, maybe he is kind of like, how do you say it? Maybe he's waiting. Maybe he is. Is, is he worried that Trump has some sort of disinformation coming, or is he himself engages in some sort of disinformation? But no, because I see here, guys, that he's waiting for someone to deliver the information. And then you see here, what is this information? It's like this blackmail. This person here, the maid card, is a person who carries out tasks. In other words, is not a big power player. And then what does this person have? Exposure of the truth and the victory, and then a letter. So do you have, why at first I thought, oh, it's because all these indictments or whatever, but I am kind of getting more and more the sense that he's waiting for the delivery of documents that connect to this. And this is another look, the positive message, and what is hidden underneath. And this card is of the card, the Terato is the guy who is the guardian of information. And when it's like this, it means that you're waiting for information, there's information missing. So you see what I'm saying? So, and this is some sort of operation that is like out of the ordinary, and this is key. In other words, it's very important. So I almost feel like there's still is something that they're waiting for, okay? Or that they're like, it's almost like, guys, my sense is that whatever it is that it's like they're waiting, not him, he knows, because supposedly he's a quote unquote abandoned, right, the investigation, but my sense is the big stuff, he's moved it to somebody else, or the FBI has, or somebody has it. So like they're waiting for this thing to show. It's the big treason stuff, okay? Is the stuff that has to do with, like, like the fact that there was a deal for the election. Okay, guys, and guys, okay, I've said this recently. I talked about this, but there was, I don't remember when. It was probably at the very beginning. It was just when I started doing visions. Remember, I don't know if some of you may be with me from back in those days, but I remember when I first started doing visions, and one of the visions, it was very sad. It was this guy who died in Russia of torture or something like that, because I saw before, guys, that this document is in Russian. Okay. And so for some reason, I feel like it's something like this. Okay, that is not even in English, is in Russian. And I thought the other day I talked about it before. Remember the other day recently I talked about it before again about this document in Russian. There was like one from one official to another, and somebody risked a lot to make it, to expose this. So this is my sense, is that he kind of has to like um how to say, maintain a straight, it's not a word, you know what I mean, to be like a poker face. Okay, to not say anything. Okay, so that's kind of my sense here about why. Okay, now let me just see if there's anything more from the cards. Okay, what's going on with him? So messenger, look, messenger, the exposes the lies, and here is gives the missing information. So the letter about the victory, look, there was procured in like some sort of trip. Okay, so this is an opportunity for the document, it's important, that is very important. So an opportunity for, so this is my sense, guys. He doesn't, you know what it is? I feel like this is my sense. My sense is that Mueller, whatever he talks, he knows that there's like intelligence services all over him. Like they're gonna pick up on like whatever, you know what I mean? They have like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like they have, all eyes are on him. Every move he makes, every tiny sense of like information he gives. So the enemies are like, looking at whatever he's going to say, and they're going to go after the person. So if you, okay, for example, if Mueller says, oh, I have evidence, I have letter in Russian, I have it. So if he goes ahead and says something like that, then the person that, it destroys the whole thing. So and I almost feel, guys, there are Russians that are collaborating with, long story, the US is really crazy, okay, over here, this thing. So we don't even know. It's very dangerous. Okay, so he doesn't, that's the thing that he was worried about, is that if he says that's like whatever the conclusion, like let's say for example he goes and says, President, it's trash. I know him, he's trash. I know he has a letter from Russia, he has information. I know it. I'll show you information, truth. I have it. So then they're gonna be like, oh, where is it? It's not how those people are. They're kind of like gonna cling on something to, you know what I mean? So this is what he's worried about. If he claims victory, they're gonna go after it. But because this is a situation from his perspective, guys, you know, that this is that. So okay, 1 second. Gene is asking, okay. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. The messenger could be in danger. Guys, I don't want to necessarily, I'll tell you what. How do I say this? I don't necessarily want to know what he's protecting, because I don't want the investigator give ideas about things. No, no, but I don't even want to know too much detail. Okay, know this, and this is why they're private hearing. Yes, yes, I would think, right? But guys, even if I were in his position, I wouldn't even trust Schiff, because like there's Republicans in there. You guys remember the other day that I forgot what it was, but it was something about Turtle, and I said that the reason they, oh, do you remember this story? It was like almost like a non-story, but it became a huge story, that apparently after James Comey was fired, the Gang of Eight was never briefed on the ongoing investigations on the Trump campaign. Do you remember this? And then I looked into it, and it said it's because they're involved. You know, so you know what I mean. So it's kind of like, oh, of course. So then I'm even like, how do we, because isn't, what's his name, guys? What's the name of that guy? Devin Nunes. Well, there he is, Devin Nunes. He's there. I mean, Devin Nunes is like a straight agent for you know what I mean? Think about it. Devin, there he's, because guys, think about it. Mueller knows. Mueller knows everything about these people. He knows about him, about Devin Nunes. So the last thing he wants is Devin Nunes to be like, oh, hello, this is what I'm looking into Devin Nunes right now. So he has to think so carefully about what to say, because guys, Devin Nunes, he must have like, a like he's like, hello. He has like a button that like whatever he must have on the phone or whatever, right? like information. Oh, hello, Russian consulate. This is me. This is me, Devin. I have information. I was there. So he knows, like, those people, guys. Think about it, how it's like. And before we saw, I believe it, guys. I believe that these people aren't. I believe that I have believed for a long time, these people are on the investigation. Think about it. So the last thing, even though it sounds like, it's almost like, guys, the whole remember the reading the other day about racism, and the problem with, like, normalizing this era is that we're taught to think like it's what is right before our eyes, the fact that all these Republicans are helping out Russia, right? It's obvious. But then we're like, they show up. Oh, hi, how are you doing? Hi, how are you? Oh, right. They're like that woman. I was so angry at her. The woman from the State Department. Oh, hi, how are you today? Oh, nothing happens. Like, they act like nothing is happening, but a lot is happening. And this is why, guys, it's almost like a real movie, okay? It's a real movie, okay? Seriously, it's just like those people cannot know. Okay, so it's very dangerous. You know what I mean? So this is why. Okay, so now I understand. Now, I understood it before, but now it makes more sense here. Okay, that it's extremely dangerous. Everything. Okay, okay. Now here. Okay. Now my phone. Okay, so guys. Okay, next. What is next question? So, okay, so maybe this is what I'm gonna ask then. What information is he gonna make public? Okay. Oh, no. Maybe this is what I should ask. I'm trying to think here. Because now I can see why he does, because the truth is the truth. He has he knows, right? But he can't say specific things because, right? It's like, because that would give out information that is too dangerous. So, so that's why, it's no matter how you put it, it was probably going to be kind of bad. You know what I mean? It's not going to be as exciting because he can't tell the full truth because the indictments haven't gone out, guys. On Think about it. There must be, he knows about the investigations on, into the Congress people. Okay, so, okay, guys. I don't know how do I ask the next question? What is he gonna say? Okay, if he has to be like, okay, considering how confidential the whole thing has to be, what is he gonna say? What consequential information is he gonna talk about in the thing? Okay, what is he gonna talk about? Consider, he can't say anything. What is he gonna say? Is he gonna reveal what is it gonna be? What is he gonna say? Is it right? Okay, so let's see. What is it? If he can say almost anything, what is he gonna say? Okay, so if Mueller can't say anything, what is he gonna say? What is he gonna say? Like, right? Oh, interesting. No, interesting informations. Interesting informations. So interesting. Oh my God, guys, look, so this card means somebody who's holding on to whatever they have. So in a way, it's like, usually I kind of see this card as fairly negative because it's somebody who doesn't take risks. But in the case of Mueller, it's actually a great card because he wants to hold on to everything he has. In other words, he does not want to share too much. And the star means he's on the right path. He has the right intentions. He's a good, he's doing the good. He's doing a good thing. And here he talks is the tower. Like, what I think he does. I think he's saying, I can't talk about very much because we have this goal. We have a big goal. We want to make sure that this country is preserved because there has been an attempt to turn the country upside down. They are working to put the country upside down. Okay. So, okay. Okay. Now here. Oh, the guys again, this money card like this. Okay. So, okay, so it's like this. Okay, so yeah. Oh, look, yeah, makes perfect sense. So yeah, the man. It doesn't matter who the man is necessarily. Oh, the White House here. Oh, interesting. The White House, exactly. They want to turn the world upside down, and this is interesting, guys. This explosive. It talks about money. Talks about shady money and the big prize. In other words, there was a lot of money exchanged for the White House to turn the world upside down. There was a deal, bitches. Oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about it. Oh yeah, sit your ass down. I'm gonna talk about it. The friend. The friend is the allies or somebody we can trust. Okay. So who else? Oh, exposure of something illegal information. Yeah, yeah. Oh, guys, look. Shady money, shady money, shady money, shady money. Woo. Oh, the thoughts or ideas, okay. Then, oh, look, anger, contempt. And then this the letter upside down. In other words, some sort of dark informations. I have informations. I have it. Stork means change. It means transfer. Okay, change for the right, the White House, right? The house, the child, baby. Uh huh. So, guys, oh my God, you know what? To be honest, this is consequential. This is a big deal. Big deal. Okay, so again, here he is. Okay, holding on to something and then talking about shady money, money laundering. Amika, I'm gonna, close my eyes and find my information about these people, but Amika is the allies. Okay, ideas and change. So, okay, so it could also be like I was telling you, somebody who's on our side. Now, this guys, this is the big prize. Okay, so there's a lot of money. He's saying a lot of money here involved in turning this country upside down, and this is shady money. This is illegal money. And this is business, guys. Guys, you remember there was something, guys. There was something that Mueller talked about. Okay, so there's something that Mueller talks about in some sort of, it was like an old clip of his, way before he started doing this. He talked about the transnet, like how the mob is infiltrating legitimate businesses, and that's what I think he wants to talk about. Okay, this is business upside down. So in other words, he may talk about the big, which I hope he does actually. He talks about the big picture, how there is all this shady money, and it's a lot of money that goes into promoting the White House, to change the White House. And it's this transnational, organization that wants to put in money, okay, to change. And this is ideas, okay. Okay, and then again, contempt, and then this is negative information. I think he talks about, yes, we came across negative information, and then he had to change the White House for the child. In other words, guys, he talks about because you know what it is. You know what it is like Trump. Okay, this is important. So Trump and his friends, okay, they always are like, oh, they always want to distract from the big picture. And this is why, I think this is part of the reason why so many people look for, for I guess psychics or people like psychic investigator, or they want the big picture, because to many people it's very difficult to grasp the full picture. And that's what I feel like Mueller is going to do. He's going to talk about the big picture, right? Hopefully, right? In the sense that he's going to talk about the trends, like what is going on here. There's a transnational effort to change the politics in the White House. There's a lot of money exchanging hands, that has to do with this and that. I hope he does. I mean, that's what it is. Okay, that's my sense. Now, I have one question here that I'm not going to pull a card, but I'm going to close my eyes to find out. Okay, which is about this friend. Is this allies, or what is it? What is this friend? Okay, because there's one. All the cards are fairly negative, but there's one friend. Who is this friend? What is this about? Huh? What is this information? Okay, so what is this, Mauler? Telling me those picture. What are you going to talk about? What is it? If you can see, I'm going to talk about. I am going to sort of try to show some sort of lecture as if I were giving some sort of, a class. I'm going to talk about the things that, the non-specifics. In other words, the big picture, but also not being extremely specific about the sources and those kinds of things, so that people can understand what is going on. Okay. Okay, so what is the friend here? Tell me about this friend. Who is this person? Is it a person? Is that an ally? Is it a country? Okay, so the friend. Oh, we received information from our allies. Okay, all right. Yeah, I feel like he's saying, guys, it's talking about also that, the Christopher Steele dossier, that it's an ally, right? But at the same time, he's saying that he was alerted. People all over he's going to make it known that all over the world we have information. It comes to us. We have it. Yeah, we have it. We have it. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. So, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of interesting information. you know so this is my sense, is that he's saying, guys, and that's my sense. I feel like he's saying that the allies are, because guys, it's so sad though how Trump, those people, they took over the narrative, and everybody repeats it, but he's saying no. There's operation happening. That is operation. Yeah, you're full of shit. Oh, so You know what I'm saying? So this is, I understand. I think we have answer. No, have answer here. So now let's ask more questions. More questions. Okay, so I understand now. Um. Okay, so I want to know also, guys, how does he come across? Okay, how does he come across? Right? How does he come across? In other words, how does he? Right? Does it make sense what I'm saying? I feel like how do people see his testimony? Okay, I also want to know. Oh my God, I have many questions. So how does he come across? Just a basic question. How does he come across? And then we're going to ask for the Republicans, Democrats, the country, whatever. But let's say, generally speaking, what is the impression of his testimony? How does it come across? Okay, on a first, okay, look, restless. Okay. Ooh, crazy baby. Interesting. It shows that he's restless, and this is, I think this could be Trump. You know, he's the blonde guy upside down, and this guy is about money, but it's also about diligence. This is a card of somebody who is very predictable. This is more about, it's not about necessarily a person, but it's about an attitude. I think in this case, okay, of like being diligent and not, going over and over again. And one of the things that he's talked about in the Mueller report, he said something like, "We have been doing these investigations, but the president," he sort of said it like this, like, "The president did not let us continue with our investigations and obstructed." Remember, he said something like pretty close to this. So here we see this was very difficult because he was crazy, and but we kept going anyway. Okay, so okay, so how does it come across? Oh, guys, ending, woman, oh, woman, okay, oh, militare, that's right. Oh my God, the heaven. Bitch, I got smoking gun evidence. I have it. Guys, this is great because you know what? I know what I think. Oh my God, I'm very excited. I want to know information. So this is the death episode has a permanent ending, right? And this is, it doesn't matter who whatever this could be, it doesn't matter who it is, but this is military. So military is law enforcement. It could also be the foreign military. So this is smoking gun evidence. So you know what I think? Let's see how the reading goes more, the other cards. But to me, he could even be talking about how they wanted to close the investigation because he has the smoking gun evidence. That's pretty much it. Like they wanted to close the investigation because of they found the smoking gun evidence. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh my God. It's hot information. Uh-oh. There's a man. As it was like this, yes. So there's a shady man here. Hmm. Oh, prison. Really? There's prison for someone. Interesting. I find it interesting information for it. Oh, very sick. Sick. He's sick. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. This is, oh, look. This is, what's going on, Mueller, man? I'm just like, whatever. Yeah. These people drink, they're the drunk people, right? The drunk people go to prison because they're sick. They're sick, very sick. Oh my God. Interesting, no? Interesting. The sick guys, as you know, it can be connected to also like mentally ill. Okay. Oh, this is disinformation. This is right negative. This is the negative gossip. In other words, disinformation. This is, oh, negative surprise. Really interesting, no? Interesting. The woman. Ooh, oh, look, angry. People are angry. So, guys, oh my God, oh my God. You know what? Look at this. This is very big deal. I think it's a very big deal. Okay. Okay, now let's look here. Okay, so let me just reanalyze this. So the question is, oh my God, I don't even know what was the question. Oh, the question is, was it gonna, okay, how is this gonna come across? So he was very nervous about how something ending because these people, the crazy drunk people, were pushing this information. Uh-huh. Yeah, we know that, bitch. Okay, and then the guy was crazy. This is law enforcement in general. It could be both the foreign attack, but also law enforcement, prison. Okay, and it's a negative surprise. So what does it suggest? That Trump, I think this is Trump. He wants to suppress the truth about the attack because he would have to go to prison. Oh yeah, oh yeah. And this is diligence because he has a smoking gun evidence about how sick, guys. This could even be treason. What is it? This card, I've learned that it means many things. In other words, like it's if a person obviously commits treason, he's sick. Like if you have an illness, you're sick, but it's a scope of meanings. But I think in this case, is that whatever he's done is so dark. Okay, that's what he means by sick, and this is angry. So in other words, I think it comes across as the fact that he was dealing with a very dangerous situation, and that Trump always wanted to hide the whole thing because Trump knows the negative. This is surprise upside down, negative surprise that comes with his activities, and he's afraid. Oh, guys, this could even be, the sick stuff could even be, who knows, the videos, right? He knows that Trump, there's sick things that he does not want to come out, and he's going to do anything. So this is how it comes across, guys. I'm just saying, no, wow. I hope, guys, it's true. Because you know what? Because I feel like it suggests here that he's going to talk about how people are going to realize how it's not that he was under in danger like that, but it's more like he was how hard it was, to deal with these things when you have this guy trying to obstruct justice 24/7. You know what I mean? So let me close my eyes here. So the question is, oh, what was the question again? Oh, so Mueller. Oh, how does he come across? So how does Mueller come across to the public? Oh my God, people are watching, guys. They're like watching, like people are like, whoa, like whoa. He says things, people are shocked. They're like, damn, damn. They're like he's shocked. People are shocked. And I see people like business people, like not people like us, like we're like, take the motherfucker down. No, they like people suddenly pay attention. Because guys, I'm not gonna go rant about the media people, whatever, but it's like because Rachel, she does do that, but it's like people are gonna realize the situation going on here, treason situation. I think he was gonna kind of let people know about this. He's gonna tell here. That's what I'm saying, guys. The stuff is so dark that like he's been trying to right. Think of, I mean, it's so obvious. Why is he trying to obstruct the investigation? Because he's a criminal, but the crimes are so big. Oh God. Okay. So how is he gonna come? Okay, now guys. Okay, I don't know if I asked this separately. If I should I ask separately or just do vision about how it comes across to Republicans? Guys, don't worry. People like us saying, Gina saying, "Oh, I worry about Mueller." Like I talked about this 100 times. I want you guys to be like on the fear mindset, okay? If you were concerned, just change it to concern. You're concerned about Mueller, project a light around him. Don't let the fear. It's like what you know what I mean? When you say this stuff, you're basically saying, "Oh, I'm so powerless. He's so powerless." No, you have to project a light. You have to think that he's protected because that's what they want. If you believe the fear, then nobody's going to testify. You know what I mean? You have to be like, whatever, so we can't be like, oh, I'm worried. No, no. It's like, of course it's dangerous, but you have to project the protection, and you can't be like repeating the. So you know what I'm saying? So okay. So next, guys. Okay, I don't know. Now I want to know, how does it come across? This is the overall impression, okay, that this is very damaging, I think, to Trump, because it tells the truth. That's what it sounds like here. Now, the truth about in general, not specific, non-specifics, okay. Okay. So okay, now I want, okay, what is next, the question? Guys, should I do, should I do a separate spreads for each section, like Republicans, Democrats, um bar, or no, or should I do it once in a vision? I feel like maybe we should do, is it okay? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to think here, guys. Should I do, I don't know if I should do it separate. Should I do separate? Maybe I should do separate, right? Vision. Okay, so vision. So now how, okay, first I'm gonna do vision on all these separate parts, okay? So should I, okay, so first let's go to, guys, I kind of want to know about the Republicans. I kind of want to know, who should I go to? Let's go to Turtle, like, let's see, because I'm sure Turtle's not going to be watching it by himself. Let's go, Turtle. Turtle. Turtle happy, huh? How's he? Is he happy with testimony? Turtle. Let's go. How's Turtle observing this? How does he think about this? Turtle, how do you see this? Damn it. Damn it. He's not going to take away my prize. He's not going to take away. He's not going to take away my prize. Guys, oh my God, he is furious. He's like, he's in public. I think he's in Congress somewhere. He's watching this, and he's in a room, like a private room, and he's like, he's furious because guys, those people. This is what I was telling you before. A lot of times about them is that they believe they create the bullshit, they create the lie, and they start believing the lie that they're gonna get away with everything. They're gonna, they're gonna do whatever they want. They're gonna kill the children. They're gonna do whatever. So he's like, he has that anger. You could see his face, the anger that he has about people. He wants to kill. Let's get real. He's the saddest, horrible person. He's like, and then he's like, he has that, and he first he's kind of controlled, and he's like, and then he starts twitching because guys, honestly, I feel like he okay, these people commit crimes. He's like, I was gonna in his mind, he's like, I'm gonna get away with all this, bitch. I'm gonna get away with this, because guys, I told you before, he's obsessed about his quote unquote legacy. So it's like, oh my god, you know. So he's just like, what? He's furious because I feel like Mueller said some things that nobody said before, or that like he may even had said that like the GOP was, he doesn't, the way he says it is not like politicians say it, but he's saying that there's a, I think he may even, guys, get say RICO, the word RICO. Some people are risking RICO stature situation here. you know, they get so Turtle is furious because then he has to go out there. The journalists are there and he want my opinion. Damn it. So, he's so angry. So, okay, so how's it going? Okay, guys, now I want to know after Mueller talks, how does, because I see him while this is happening. So, on that evening, how does he feel, Turtle? Is Turtle happy, Turtle? Elaine? Elaine, give me some cocaine. Elaine, give me some cocaine. Elaine, give me some cocaine. Okay, so how does he feel? Let's say Mueller's done. He's having dinner or whatever. It's like, man, it's like I ate some. It's like I have food poisoning. That's what it feels like to me, and it's just terrible. I can't. How am I gonna do this? I can't believe tomorrow I'm gonna have to like. It's just like, damn it! Can we undo this? He's just furious that he's like he can't. Oh, guys, I think he's in some restaurant. I love it. And then someone's saying hello to him from far. Hello. Hello, Tata. Did you have a good time today, huh? Hello. So guys, that's what I think. I think he doesn't, because guys, he's all about control. He's a very, very intelligent, awful person, but he's like, because they thought, guys, I swear to God, when Barr went in, they thought they were gonna be like, no, it's over, bitch. They're gonna forget about this whole thing. But he's like, damn it, it still doesn't die the story. So they're like, hey, hi Turtle, enjoy your lettuce. So anyway, so that's kind of like he doesn't know what to do. He really does not know what to do. Hmm. So okay. So okay, now interesting. Now interesting my house. So oh guys, and I see, oh my god, I love it. I see that he's somewhere. I don't know where he is, having dinner somewhere, and there he spots Devin Nunes. Devin is walking by, kind of far away. You're sitting at a far away table, and he is like, they look at each other like, hi. Huh. Oh my god. Oh my god. So this is it, guys. I feel like, oh my god, so interesting. Interesting information. Okay, well, I need water. So okay, so next, oh my god, I want to know I want more details about it, about the GOP. GOP. But I want to know next. I want to know now. Let's do Democrats and everything else in Barr. How does Barr feel about it? Huh? And then I also want to ask, guys, but let's not, we have to be focused. I asked for Turtle because he represents the GOP, but I don't want to know too many people because we have to focus. I have like as when I do the live streams, it's hard because I need to cover everything. So if we go into details and turn around and turn around and turn around, it kind of like dissipates the story a little bit. We kind of get lost in detail. So I want to know. I want to do the Republicans, which was Turtle. Then I want to do, then I want to do the Democrats. Let's say Nancy Pelosi. Let's say Nancy, because she represents, the Democrats, right? And then we're gonna see Barr, and then we're gonna see what happens next. Because if because of course I'd like to know, Devin knew everybody's reaction, but it's not gonna. We're gonna get distracted a little bit if we do that. So first we have to know. We have to know also. We also have to know what are they gonna do. Because it's not just how they react, but then what happens after. What are they going to do? Are they going to do? They have something planned against Mueller? Stuff like that. We need to know. We need to know. We need to know. And the other question that comes to my mind, guys, is like, is Trump going to try to kill the FBI? He's capable of anything. Remember, anything. So I'm just like, what is he going to do if he knows? Like, he's going to know. Is he going to try to throw a bomb in Iran? What is he going to do? We don't know what he's going to. He's crazy. So anyway, so it's like just because we have limited time, I don't have time flies. Well, okay, so now let's go to Nancy Pelosi, representing the Democrats. Nancy Pelosi represents the Democrats. So okay, so Nancy, how did I don't know. Okay, she's observing. She's like, when you're happy, you have to hold your thing, like you're kind of biting your lips, like. Mhm. She's like, she's actually thrilled. I feel like she's thrilled, but she doesn't want to talk. She does not want to communicate how thrilled she is. She's like, I'm pleased that Mr. Mueller has decided to special counsel Mueller has decided to share the truth of what he knows about the Trump administration. It's funny because I feel like she doesn't use the opportunity to attack Trump. She doesn't. It's like she just says that she's like, oh, I'm glad that the truth is coming out. She doesn't say, oh, look at that treason, trash, garbage, scumbag Trump. No, she just kind of like let it. This is, guys, in the end, it's interesting how that is. Okay, how she doesn't let it turn. This is why she doesn't react. This is kind of smart of her, like in that way, because she doesn't let it become like an attack. Because that's what Trump wants. He wants to fight. That's all he feels at home when he can attack others and people roar. And then he's like, oh, I said this back to this person. They said this and I said that. So that's what she's thrilled, and she's like, ah. And in private, though, I see her talking like, oh, it's wonderful. She's so happy, but she doesn't say it in public. She doesn't say like, oh, trash. Oh, we have order. President, we'll have bus for you. It's a straight to hell. Straight to hell bus for president. Straight to hell bus for president. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of funny. Not funny, but so okay. So now she's happy. She's very happy. Why? Okay, Nancy, why you're happy? He said some things that I really wanted. He told a story. He gave the background, and he talked about how the investigation connects to stuff he has, the stuff he had prosecuted before. He talks about the mob. He talks about the mob, and he talks about how Trump is just like the mob. So it's great. Anybody could he spoke in a way that anybody could understand. So I'm very pleased. I'm very pleased. Very clear information. Very clear. So okay. So interesting. Oh, interesting. Now this one I really want to know. The next person is my friend Toad, Mr. Toad Bar. Ooh, I want to know Bar. He's a trash. He's trash. That guy. Oh my god. He's so. It's like I just want to know his face. Like he's trash. That guy. He's so trash. I want to know because guys. Do you remember? Do you remember what he's saying? Horrible things about Mueller. Do you remember the things he was saying? Awful things. So I want to know. How's it going to be for him? Huh? Is he going to like it? Huh? Huh? Okay. So Bar, what's he gonna do? Guys, he's chewing his nails. Okay. He's chewing his nails. He's like, and he's on his mind, guys. He's very nervous, and he's thinking because I'm seeing on his mind that he's a very tactical person, and he's all about. How he says like stuff. I forgot what it was, guys, but he's like, "Did you get the signature for the document? I don't think you did. Do you have the signature? I think you need a signature. So he's thinking of every little thing that Mueller says, and he's gonna try to say, oh, but he did it the wrong way, or he tainted the witnesses. He wants to, because his goal is to invalidate the Mueller investigation, to say that it was bullshit. He's like, but President Trump, don't worry about it. I'm going to say this investigation is bullshit, because it is, you know? So once we say that this whole investigation is bullshit, the investigation is over and we're in power forever. We just have to kill a few babies, you know, we just kill like a couple million brown people and we're fine. Don't let anybody vote. Kill brown people. Just throw Mueller's investigation in the garbage. We're fine. So you know what I mean? It's kind of like he, in his mind, that's what I'm saying, guys. These guys have this like narrative that they think is gonna happen. So they're like, what? So he's trying to pick up on things that Mueller says to twist it around, to say that he was invalidated. Okay, so he's very nervous. Okay. Now, Bar, deep down, what do you think of this? I think I'm fucked. I think I made a huge mistake, you know, to be honest. Fuck. I shouldn't have been here. Made a huge mistake. I'm trash. He's like, damn it. Why did I have to do this? Damn it. He's like, guys, you remember, I told you it was Penelope, right? This cartoon in Brazil. It was the guy, the skinny guy, and Penelope, she was blonde and she had a cool car. So the guy was always like, so they said, that's him. That's him. That's the guy. I forgot what it was in that. Was it dog? He was the evil guy, had a dog. Do you remember the guy? He had a dog. He was kind of annoying. And it was Penelope. So Penelope Pit Stop. Yeah, Penelope. Penelope was Mueller. And Bar is the dog. You know, I don't remember what the dog. So anyways, oh my god, now okay. Okay, Holly, I don't okay. Holly, okay, this is not. Do you think Bar okay, Bar is trash. He's not, how could it be? He's not alarmed by Trump's behavior. Are you serious? No, he's not alarmed. He's clapping. He's clapping. That's why President, very well done. Very well done. Very well done, President. Very well done. You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, he's not, you know, it's the guys, you know, I know we're all kind of romantic. We have to get real, you know? Who's not? No, they're all part of the same gang, criminal gang of bullshit. You know, the same as Trump, exactly. He's the same trash people. Okay. So anyway, so he's not, you know, he doesn't really care, guys. But anyway, so he thinks, but what I'm saying here to you guys is not that he has a, no, it's not about moral conscience, is that he thinks he made a mistake. He thinks about it on an ego level, because he can't really, it's like this, the same story, most of the story about this whole thing is that those people are not as smart as they think they are, because the story is so overwhelming and so big that it's very hard to kill it, you know, because the truth is universal, it involves so many countries, it's so big, and you can't just be like, oh, I'm gonna get rid of it, whatever. So it's like they overestimated their ability. It's sometimes I talk about it, I used to talk about it more, but it's sort of like me, if I want to play tennis, I barely know how to hold a tennis racket. If I want to, I'll be like, no, I can, I know I can. I'm gonna call Serena Williams. I'll be like, Serena, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win, girl. I'm gonna win. Just look for me. And you know, obviously I would lose, because it's like, but you know, it's those people, they overestimate their abilities in everything. And that's the same thing is happening here. They're like, no, I can kill it. They're gonna kill it. No, forget about it. And they went very far. Okay, so what I want to say, guys, I'm sorry, I've already said this. I have no time for these people. I'm not gonna say it. Fuck them. You know, if whatever they like, oh, they feel like they made a mistake. No, those people, anybody who commits these crimes, they've already screwed up. There's no way back. You know, there's no way back. Come on, like, oh, he doesn't care. Doesn't have a conscience. If they did, he wouldn't. He's already made the mistakes. You know, it's sort of like okay, a murderer who, oh, I regret that I killed someone. Well, it's too late now, bitch. You know, oh, I killed someone. I'm so sad. It's terrible. Oh yeah, like it's over now. Whatever. Who cares? You know that now that you know. So, but it's the ego. That's what I'm telling you guys. Is that he realizes he's incapable of thinking like, you know, right? So exactly, it's like he's already, oh, I'm so sad I killed 5 people. I shouldn't have. No, it's because you got caught. That's the only reason. Okay. Like the magnitude of crimes, you know. And guys, and you remember when I first looked at what's his name, Barr, I really did think that there was something there that was not totally bad. I did think that, and apparently a lot of other people did too, but he totally sold his soul to the devil. Okay. And he's to think that he was like a person who's like, hey, you think about him, like he committed these crimes with Bush and he had a good reputation, but he chose to throw the reputation in the garbage to associate himself with this trash. Think about it. It's kind of strange, you know? But why did he do that? Because he's part of it. He wants to protect something that he's involved in, probably. Okay. Anyway, so now let's go here. Okay, Bar. So Bar, he's like, he's like, it's too hard. Because what they do, guys, you know, is honestly, is that like, it's kind of like what they do is that they try to say to attack. You know, everything you say, you know, it's kind of like, honestly, it's the abuser mindset. The person's like, you say something, oh, you're making it up. Oh, I didn't hate you. No, it was you, or whatever. Like people have these weird things, but at some point it becomes you can't say, you know, you can't pretend it didn't happen. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's, yeah, it's impossible. It's guys, you know, it's the other example is a terrible example, but it's like children who are abused by the parents and they die, and then eventually they go to the hospital when they die, and they're like, oh no, he fell and broke his hip or whatever, the child baby or something, you know. And it's like, well, the story is too big. You can't, there's no story to cover it up because the other, you know, the truth is too big, you know. So you can't, there's some things that are too big to ignore, you can't say it. Okay, so you know what I mean. So that's how he thinks. He just feels like he can't do it. He was so convinced that he was going to change the course of this, that he jumped right on, and he's like, oh, I guess it's bigger, huh? Oh, but I'm very good, very smart, huh? So okay, so this is his reaction. Okay, so okay, now guys, I'm gonna ask something. I'm gonna go a little bit off course because I now want to know, because as you know, Barr trashed Mueller. I can think about it. He was supposedly his friend. I'm his friend. We're friends. They remember the story. He was friends, and he trashed him. I mean, think about a person. Forget like it. Forget it. Forget if it's Mueller. You're gonna trash anyone to protect Trump. Like, what kind of person does that? Garbage. Garbage does that. Think about it. Like, supposedly this is your friend, and you say these things about your friend just to protect the garbage man, Trump. Like, I'm sorry to I mean garbage man. You know, like I mean like trash person. So you could see right away his character, the depth of his character. So anyway, so I want to know: does Mueller say something about Barr? Does he say something about Barr? I want to know. I want to know. And you know, guys, the question I have you too. I want to know. I want to know that if somebody's going to ask him, did Barr try to shut down the investigation? Did he shut down the investigation? I want to know. I want to know. So this is it. I want to know, A, if he's gonna say anything about Barr, and then B, is he gonna say if Barr shut down the investigation? Is he gonna say, what's he gonna say about Barr? Is he gonna say anything about the trash garbage man Barr? Oh look, this is a shady people. Is he gonna say anything? The question is he gonna say anything about Barr? Oh, what do you think? Mm-hmm. Chaos. Oh, interesting. Let me just get the cards and then I'll have conversations. Because I have it. Oh, interesting for my. Oh, guys, yeah, sometimes I told you it happens. I picked the wrong card, but anyway, so just the baby here. Yeah, so yeah. So okay, then here. Okay. So okay, so yes, I think he's going to talk about him, okay? So I feel like just before I explain the cards here, guys, okay? And it's funny, I took the cards. I didn't even know I was not gonna go do visions, but I just feel like my sense is that he feels he fooled him. Okay, my sense is that here, this is the waiting. Look at these people, like this shade. There was some sort of shady thing going on, right? This is a person, he was waiting. There was nothing he could do, and he was chaotic. So it's almost as if he promised him something, but he did something else. And like a gift. Okay, so you could say, well, he was seduced by whatever was offered to him. This is a meeting, and this is a deal. So I feel like he told him, "Look, I have these things. I'm offered these things, but I we need to make a deal here, Mueller." He's like, "Okay." And then this is longing, but longing upside down. He was expecting something to happen. He was waiting for him to come up with something, and then shit gets real. This thing comes, right, and then he is like, he's sad, right? This is normal. I was upset because we're friends or whatever, right? And he was thinking. He was like, after it's almost like after the fact. He was like, wait, what? What just happened? And this is like, okay, so then, and guys, what's so sick is like he used, this is the military upside down, okay? So it could be the foreign military is an attack, and this is losses. People, it could, guys, this could very well be people dying. He's worried about the people who could die. So this is trap or prison, or this is, guys, is interesting because this is a card of con artist deception, like this. So he feels that he screwed him over, okay, and this is a long time over time. And this is exposure where we had the long term, we were successful together, or we had a long term friendship or something, but he changed. Okay, so that's what I feel like. I think he was bamboozled by Bar. Okay, he was fooled by Bar. Bar said something, he did something else. You know what I mean? So he feels like he was conned by him. That's my sense. He said one thing, he did something else. Okay. Now, this is an attack. Now, oh, this is right. Guys, do you remember? Okay, now I remember. Do you remember this story? Okay. Do you remember the story about Do you remember the story about how he was saying, Barr was like, well, but we can't tell you about the investigations because there's all these ongoing, it's because of counterintelligence. We can't say things. So he believed it. He was like, no, it's true, whatever. But at the end of the day, he turns around and I think he stabs him in the back. That's what it is. Okay. He said one thing. He knew he was chaotic. He knew he was worried or whatever. And then he turns out, no, let's do this, let's do that. And he didn't. So I feel like I'm saying here, he took it out of my hands. And when he took it out of my hands, he did whatever he wanted. Wow. It was all, guys, the little kids, when they try to get the thing that you have, oh no, just give me that. And you do anything. And once they have it, they do something mean to you or something. That's kind of what it feels like to me here. That he was just like, wow, he was just like, he was like, no, but this, but that, and then he like grabs it and he's like, wait, what? And he realized, like, can you imagine how he feels? He feels like he was like, oh, here I am, this long-term law enforcement person, a very smart guy, he knows, and he let his guard down for this guy. He believed him. He believed him. And then what's this what he does? He stabs him in the back and in front too. Later on, he grabs the thing from him. He's like, "No, just give it to me. Don't worry about it. You need take a vacation, go away, do something else, whatever." And then that's what he does to him. Oh my god! Oh my god! Mm. Oh my God. So AP is that okay? Oh my God. Oh my God. So by the way, AP asked about how does the average American react? I kind of feel like I addressed the question with how does he come across, which is a global thing, okay? But I think we still need to ask about if this is a big question, guys. Is the Mueller testimony going to change the public opinion? Or even change, you know what I mean, or gonna really make the public, or even Fox News or whatever, are they gonna change? Are they gonna suddenly like change and be like anti-Trump? What is going to be the effect on the popularity of Trump? Oh, and I didn't ask how President feels. It's not interesting. He didn't ask. Didn't ask. Didn't ask. Interesting. Isn't that hilarious? I didn't ask. I didn't think about it. I didn't even ask. Isn't that hilarious? I was like, oh, I didn't ask about it. Oh, oh. So, okay, maybe I should ask this now, guys, before I ask about the bigger thing, because who knows? I want to ask. So, how does Trump react, and what does he do? Because we don't know. Like I was saying, he's crazy, guys. How does President feel about the Mueller testimony? Oh, you like it? So then we ask, okay, Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so anyway, so now let's go to this thing. So how does President feel about the testimony? Is he watching? What's he doing? Oh look, is he worried, Bits? Are you worried? Why are you worried? You're not a criminal, are you? Oh, this is harvest, okay. Oh my God, the past. Weird, okay. So how does he feel about the testimony? He's harvesting the money in the past, okay? Could also be the kids, okay? Interesting. So, okay, so how does he feel about Mueller's testimony? Confidential, okay. Business, that's right. Business, confidential business. Love upside down. Oh no. Oh no. This is the oligarch, right? Somebody who financed, whoever financed him. The White House, okay. Oh, this is again interesting. These two is look, guys. This is very interesting because these two cards connect to the past, children in the past. So interesting. So okay, so let me just get more cards. Oh, the gamblers. Interesting, right? That would be the mob money people. Oh, guys, love. Does he have sex informations about him? Huh? Wow. So how does he feel about that? How does he feel about his testimony? Gentlemen, okay, one more. The lady, okay, one more. Okay, the tree. Oh, cutting, huh? Interesting, cutting. Oh, election. Yeah. Yeah. So everybody involved in the election. Okay, so again, how does Trump feel? So he's worried. There is this confidential information about the oligarchs and the mob. Okay, and his the tree. In other words, all the people involved. He's thinking of all the people involved. This is collecting money, collecting data. That's right, guys. It could be the data transfer situation. Remember the data election and the White House. Love. Okay, was it? I think he was upside down, guys. I think he was right, and that it could cut. Okay, so that's right. So something sudden, this will be cutting. And this is he's really worried about the past and how the past may have helped him in the election. And of course, I mean, this is interesting because this is what Trump is thinking. In other words, it suggests here is that the election was helped by people who knew Trump a long time ago. In other words, the Russians, right? So Trump himself knows that everything has to do with his past. And this is also why he doesn't want to talk about it, right? The past. But let me just do visuals here. Okay, so how does Trump react to this? How does Trump react to the testimony, and what is he worried about? What is he okay, what is he guys, I see him as he's watching, he is like seeing the faces on his mind of all the people that own him, all the Russians he took money from, and he's worried that they're gonna kill him. Trump, he's worried that the Russians are gonna come to kill him. He's worried. He can't sleep. He's like, damn it, what am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go now? I'm screwed. I'm fucked. Whatever. And he's like, oh, guys, because the whole thing, guys. You remember the whole story of like how Trump's like, don't go to my finances. Don't go. Don't go. The whole thing is like, guys, it's very sad, but it's sort of like the whole thing is just like how he wanted to like, oh, no, like he convinced the media to not go into his past. Like think about how unfair this whole election was, and nobody went. I mean, some people did, I guess, talk about the mob, but they're like, oh, look at Hillary's emails. Hillary has emails. She does. She does. She does. Nobody was like, hey, there's a mobster. You can't have a mobster in the White House. Like, no, they let it pass. Most, I guess they just let it pass. So he thought he was successful because there was something that Trump was very proud saying here. He was very proud about the fact that he loves to fool people. He's a con artist at heart. Like that's his thing. He loves to fool people. He thinks it's so great. And then it shows that he realizes like, oh fuck, like Mueller has all the information about my past, and my past is everything. It's like he feels, guys, I swear to God, I almost see him throwing up. He feels this pain in his stomach, like he's so sick. He feels sick. He's sick. And I see him saying, guys, as he feels sick, he's like, Mueller is sick. Mueller is a sick man. You know how he always projects, so he's feeling sick. He's like, Muller's sick. Mueller is a sick man. He feels this, so he says someone else is doing it. So he's just like, he realizes it's not over. The nightmare has only begun, bitch. Yeah, nightmare has just begun. You know what I mean? So, sorry, agora entrou sem informar false. So, but guys, I have to say this too. I and it's funny because this can I don't know that we're even gonna have time to talk about his ending, the Trump ending for Trump, but I see that he's kind of losing his mind. Okay, like he's is it that is what is it called? Dementia, I think it's called. Like he doesn't understand. Like, can you imagine also a person who has like all committed all these crimes? He starts to feel like he's seen in his mind all these mobsters who gave him money, but not now, like 20 years ago or whatever. He doesn't understand. He doesn't understand like how the difference between the present and the past very well, and like he's seen this like he's seen on his mind like these people, these images, and he's confused about the past. And this is the thing about the women, the tapes, okay. I feel like he's just like, what? Like he's okay. So this is it, okay. And Deanna's just asking, I won't need an exit strategy. But Deanna, no, it's actually very clear. It's very obvious. You have to think, like, how does he think? He thinks that he knows he can't leave because if he leaves, he's goes to prison. So in his mind, he knows that there's no exit strategy because I'm going to stay in the government forever. He is, yeah, I know. That's what I'm explaining to you. It makes perfect sense from his perspective because you, like I said, you always have to remember how does he think. He thinks that he's gonna like what he needs. He projects that it's gonna exist, right? So he says, "I'm gonna be." He knows that he can't be out of the government. If he goes out of the government, he's gonna be arrested. So he's like, "No, I'm just gonna be in government forever." He really is. He thinks that he can get away with everything. His whole life has been like this. Okay, so so this is what I'm saying. Like that's it. Okay. So like yeah, but this is the whole thing. You know what I mean? It's just like it's like he doesn't think, he doesn't care. He's not normal like most people. Okay. He doesn't. It's all about him. Oh, he's never. Guys, this is the thing. SM2251, exactly. He has never been held. Can you imagine? He's never been held accountable. When he was held accountable, he would blackmail people, do anything. He has no heart. He is so awful. Okay. So anyway, like I was saying, guys, he's starting to lose a sense of what is true. Like, how do I say it? I swear to God, I feel like he sees his way. He's afraid of the mobsters on his mind. There's several mobsters that he's taking money from, and they're older people, whatever. But he's like, I see the way they're dressed. It was a long time ago, relatively a long time ago, and he's worried about them. He doesn't understand. Some of them have died. Like, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. He can't tell the time thing very well. He starts to lose a sense. Okay. So anyway, so this is it. Okay, now this is it. Now he believed, yeah, exactly. Guys, honestly, okay, seriously, I have to say this. Just saying this is important. I feel like what you have to remember about Trump is that he thinks he's exceptional. He thinks that he really does believe that law is only for losers. Okay, a law is only for losers. Like I don't, things don't apply to me. I'm sorry if you have to deal with this. It's not for me. Because, guys, this is not just because he's delusional and crazy, but because he was born rich. So he's never actually been in a position where he was held accountable. You know what I mean? It's not, it's different from a person who, let's say, like, okay, oh my God, it's just awful. So, okay, so next. Oh my God, okay, oh my God. So, okay, so guys, I'm going to ask now, what is he going to do? I'm going to do visions, okay? I'm gonna do vision. So what is he gonna? Is he gonna? Oh my God! Is he gonna do anything? What is he gonna do? Is he gonna do something? What is he going to do? What is Trump going to do about this? What is he gonna do against or against Trump? I'm sorry, against Mueller. What is he gonna do, guys? It's so interesting here. I see. I feel like he is. He dissociates. That's I guess it's a psychoanalytical thing, whatever. But he dissociates. So he says it's like he has to maintain, I talked about the homeostasis, whatever, the thing about the other day, I talked about the torture and stuff like that, how people so here he dissociates. Okay, so he's like, oh, it's nothing. Oh, he's just a crazy guy. He doesn't have the ability. I mean, it's almost like, it's interesting here when something very serious happens, which to him is most of the time, he kind of minimizes it. He's like, oh, but it's not a big deal, it's gonna go away. or he's a liar. Like he's able to do that. Like imagine if a person, it's sort of like the serial killer. If when they discover the bodies, what do you do? You know, exactly. He was like, I see him explaining. He's like, whatever, it's just some guy who was after me because I'm rich. He's just jealous of me. He's jealous. Mother's jealous because I'm very hot. I'm very attractive. I'm beautiful. I'm handsome. Women love me. I'm like Jesus. But in this world, I'm like Jesus. It's like, so he's totally, it's not just delusional, guys. Is I see how he's sick. Okay, he doesn't have it's kind of like, I'm trying to come up with an example here. It's just strange. It's sort of like, for example, um I don't know. I can't even explain it. It's just a sense of a person who thinks, for example, let's say, for example, like you're gonna, you don't understand the weather. It's that level. Like let's say that it's the middle of winter and it's below zero, like it's below freezing, and you look outside the window and you think, oh no, I'm just gonna wear a bikini or whatever. I'm not gonna have a jacket. I don't need a jacket because other people need a jacket. I don't need a jacket. It's on that level. Okay, he doesn't understand that some things, but it's, guys, I think is worse. Okay, before he was not, but now it's showing that he loses dimension. He loses a sense of dimension of things. So it's like that. He's like, oh no, I can go outside. Okay, I can go outside, and if it's cold, it's cold for little people. For me, it's not cold. For me, it's summer. No, but it sounds funny, but this is it. He's like, no, for me, it's summer. It's summer. No, it's you. I don't abide by reality. Reality is for losers. Okay, stuff like that. He's that kind of person. So I this is where I think it goes, guys. This is the thing. You talk about how he's crazy. Before, I did think that he was crazy, he's a psychopath, but now it's the mind thing. Okay, he is losing it, really. He is losing it. He doesn't. But I think, guys, I almost feel like if a person were under that much pressure, I can see how that could happen, because you cannot, eventually collapses. If you commit these crimes, can you imagine a person like that who is the president in this country? Some countries you can get away with these things because these things are not discussed. They're not allowed to come up. In the US, though, people find these things. How could you have all of it? Okay. So, this is it, guys. Okay, so this is it. So Lisa asked, what is the final straw? I've already talked about it. Is not he does not want he does not leave. He doesn't want to leave willingly. Has to be removed. That's what I was telling you guys. Is the military that removes him. Because he doesn't have, can you imagine having that guy who's the president? He can't do anything. He's crazy. And this is what I was wanting to say, guys. Put that in with the demented, plus the fact that he can't leave. Like he does not want to leave because he has committed crime. So he's going to try to make up all kinds of things. Okay. And eventually people get tired. I told you before. So let me just quickly here, just to refresh, what is the final straw that makes Trump leave? And I see people pushing him out. He's not going to leave. If it's up to him, he's not going to leave. He's going to live there forever. It's my house. You leave. You leave. I stay. Okay. So what does it mean? He's just, I see people pushing him out. He's just, okay, President Trump, just keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. Deanna, I've already looked into the Camp David. Okay. So just look at the list of the things that I talk about. Okay. So, so this is, he's pushed out. Why is he pushed out? Because the country is falling apart. Like he can't, guys, I swear, I said this before, I think. He tries to the buttons. Okay. There's the buttons. He tries to push, but I think it's the war. He tries to start wars. He tries to like, oh, dun, 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 dun. But it's like, it is, well, it's not, Cynthia, is not a one, is a gray area thing. I'm sorry, how do I say this? Is a combination, but he loses, I'm telling you, he loses sense of time. Okay. That's what I'm getting about him. He starts to get confused about the people that are alive, the people that are not alive. He doesn't understand this happened 20 years ago. I don't know what disease it is or what scale it is, but he loses the understanding that some people are no longer here. He doesn't understand that it happened 20 years ago, but not today. So I don't know what it reveals about him, but that's it. That's it. And I think he just doesn't want to do it, guys. What do you mean while he's, what am I talking? Okay, guys, get with it. Okay. Get with it. Okay? Get with it. It's okay. I just asked that if you ask, okay, I shouldn't get, I'm not angry, but it's just like, please, Okay, please follow. It's hard for me to follow. I have it's making a lot of effort to be focused. Okay, so this is the thing. Have I said in any moment that he's allowed? No, I have not said he's not in the office. This whole time he's still in the office. We haven't even talked about him leaving yet. He's not being there. So that's what I'm saying. Now, yes, now. This is what I'm saying. Is now, right now. What we talk? What is the question that I'm asking? I'm asking about how does he react to Mueller? And this is in like what, 2 weeks or whatever, 3 weeks. So it's now. It's not like, this is right. So, you know what I mean? So this is it. It's sort of like he can't tell it's sort of like I see, guys, I've seen these images of people. I think it's like some mobsters from back in the day. They gave him money and he still is asking about them. And someone's like, wait, he's dead or he's in prison or whatever. Like the person's not here anymore. He's like, wait, no, but he called me yesterday. We're like, wait, what are you talking about? So he doesn't, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's it. So this is the guys, and I think that's what I was telling you. The way that, and as he, if I first, I kind of, it's not, I can relate to him, not that I can relate to him in that way, but I have ADD, and before I was treated, I know it's the stimulation. He needs the stimulation. How does he get the stimulation? Because his brain, he feels like a stimulation. The stimulant is what keeps in some sort of sense. He's like, he wants buttons. What is the big, oh, war, I need a war. I want an explosion. Woo! A big explosion. Everybody's scared. Woo! Like that. Okay, so he's like, where's, I need a button. I need a button. Iran called me yesterday. Uh-huh. They called me yesterday. They said I have a tape. Like he started to like twist before, guys, because his mind, he's a liar. He's already a fantasist, but it slips to the point where he doesn't understand, okay, anymore what it is. Okay, so he's like, he's just losing it. He's like out of it completely. And because one of the things that I talked about yesterday, guys, before the very, oh, now is again at the end. I'm kind of sad about it, but they close. I have to get start packing. I'm gonna start packing. We have 20 minutes, but I kind of feel like, guys, or you know what? What do you think? Okay, hi, guys, I have, let's say, 15 minutes. 15 minutes. I'm just gonna do visions, okay? But this is a, we have a couple of options. I can ask about the population's reaction to the Mueller report, but I'm kind of interested. I find it more interesting that we ask about his end, because that's kind of like where we are right now. Should I go now to the question about his end? How does he end? Okay, should I, because I'm interested to see if it go back to the thing. Guys, I really, right, I really want to know. I really want to know. I'm interested, okay, because that now it's making more sense, the slippage of his mind and all those things. Okay, so need more water here. Okay, so so there he is. I see. Now let's go. Okay, let's go to the end, the thing with the Mueller, the reaction to Mueller. And I see, guys, that people are kind of shocked that in some ways he's subdued. Okay, he's kind of subdued. He's like, oh no, he's just a liar. He doesn't. And people are like, wait, does he get what's going to happen? Does he understand? People try to talk to him, and he's like, no, I'm gonna get a lion. I'm gonna have a lion here. He's not gonna come in. He's saying things that are nonsensical. Like, he's crazy. He's always been kind of out of it, but it's not. He's not able to grasp things, because on his mind, guys, it's sort of like he knows that if he goes away, he leaves the White House, he has to go to prison. Okay, so he's like, no. Oh, and Putin, very smart. He calls him. So I was telling, oh, guys, this is it. How does he end? So then Putin calls him and asks for things. Guys, I swear to God, it comes to the point where he's like, I need to go to Russian embassy. Take me there. Oh, guys, oh my God. It's too bad that it has to end, because I have now tomorrow I'm gonna, oh my God, I can't, I have to do another one in the middle of the day, but it's like I don't have to. Guys, I'm so behind so many things, but I have to tell you, this is important. Did you see the thing about G20? Do you remember? I forgot, there was one thing I forgot to add here tonight. The G20, they're supposed to meet again. G20, Trump and Putin. So because I see him saying, no, but Putin, I need to meet with him, I need to give him papers, I need CIA needs to give me information, I need to give him. He starts to say the things that Putin tries to get him to do things, and that's how the military stops in, because he's babbling, he's saying things in public. I'm serious, guys, and he's done it before. Even when he was not, he was a little better with Lavrov and all those guys. He said it. He gave information about Israeli things in Syria or something like that. Remember the story? How he gave the information? It was about Comey, the whole thing. At the time, he just, oh yeah, we have a operation happening. We have operation. Don't worry about it. Let me tell you everything I know. Like, you can't say those things, you know. So there he is lying, not lying. He's telling the stuff to because he thinks that he's guys. And I swear to God, he starts thinking that Putin is his dad. Okay, it's like I told you, he has a relationship. The same relationship he has with his dad is has with Putin. He's like wanting his approval. So he's like, oh, saying all these things, and it's like he's out of it. He can't be trusted, and that's how. And I, guys, before I had these things of the cards. Okay, the cards said the whole thing about Amalato. He's sick, but he's sick really. He's like out of it, so he has to leave. But the problem, guys, the other thing that you have to remember, the other thing that is important too, is that since the Senate is also under investigation, okay, and they're not going to stop it, the military can't go and say, look, in the normal circumstances, they'd be like, hey, the Senate, there's a crazy guy in the White House. We can't have him. They'd be like, sure, what's, but in this circumstances, they're not going to do it. So they have to do it in their own way. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's like there is a connection here to him being crazy. I don't know if they try to like push. Okay, let me just ask a question quickly. Okay, does does the military go to Senate to like say guys, Mitch McConnell is under investigation? Let's get real. I'm just to confirm with you guys, do they go and try to see, can you declare him insane? Okay, do the military, does anybody, okay, do something? Oh my God, no. I swear to God, Mitch McConnell's like, no, we can't. No, we can't do that. No, we can't do that. I'm sorry. No, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work for me. I think he's like getting his papers, he's like, I don't know what he's doing, but he's like, "Nah, I'm sorry, no, it's not gonna work. We could just put pens in or something." And okay, yeah, no, I don't think so, guys. I swear to God, he's like, no, I can't do that. I can't help you with that. No, I can't. Okay, I swear to God. I swear to God. Because you know what it is, guys? Okay, think about how, okay, Trump is meant now, he's like, his mind is not, it's so interesting. You know what this is what it is. Now I'm getting it. Is that his mind is deteriorating. It's not that he's crazy in the sense that we think of crazy, right? Is that his mind is almost like the fabric of his mind is slipping away. It's not crazy. Crazy is a little bit different. Is manic or something like that's a crazy person, or like schizophrenic, sees things. But him, it's like his mind, his faculties are slipping away. Okay, exactly. Brain, exactly. So it's sort of like, oh, it kind of like, it's almost like it's not rotting, but it's something like the connections are becoming loose. Okay, so that's what is, his brain is rotting away, kind of. Yeah, it's not rotting. Like I was telling you, it's like the connective tissue, whatever it is, it's like is loosened up, loosened up. Okay, so that's what I mean. And I swear to God, guys, because the Republicans, because they invested so much in the lie, they're not gonna give up right now. They're like, we're almost there. We can't do that. We can't do that. Is that right? Oh my God, is there really, there's holes? Because that's what it feels like. It feels like it becomes like, what it reminds me of, I know, moose a little bit more, like the little holes, like little air holes or something. Yeah, that's what it feels like to me. Yeah, it's a little bit like a moose, a bit more like air bubbles inside, like those little holes. Not hole, it doesn't look like a hole to me. It looks like it kind of becomes a little softer, like a little bit of air passages. That's what it looks like. Porous. That's exactly. Oh my God. See, guys, I'm medical medium. That's me. I'm medical medium. I swear to God. But like, I'm serious. I have talent for understanding the body, how it looks. But anyways, so oh my God, guys, seriously, it's crazy. It's crazy. So anyways, so this is it. So it's not that he's crazy, it's that he kind of is rotting away. The thing is falling apart. And that's what it is. Okay, he's okay, so okay, now guys, I'm putting stuff away and I'm talking to you guys. Okay, so okay, I have to tell you this is important. Okay, so how does it? Because okay, one thing that was very important that I saw in the vision about the burial, and I saw it before, is that he's under surveillance. Okay, like okay, he's under surveillance, like in the sense of like he goes to this prison that to me looks like a like a tower, but it's like it looks like a house, but there's all these guards. So it's not like it's not like you have a bracelet or something. It's like he's monitored 24/7. He can't leave. Okay, that's it. Now what I want to know is if he's crazy, how do they make the determination that he's a danger to national security? Okay. So, you know what I mean? Because it's very clear to me here that he does not, once he leaves the presidency, he's under arrest. Like, not the way that we think of arrest. Not like he's like, hey, President Ron, he's at Rikers. It's not at Rikers or something, but he is in some sort of prison situation. It's not normal. Okay. It's sort of like, it's like he's in some sort of house, or even, guys, it looks like could even be a Trump. I don't know if it's Trump Tower. It could be an apartment, but but this is it. Okay, so yeah, but it's not gonna happen that way. It has to be you know what I'm saying? Like, those people that are around here, they like him that way. Okay, but this is what I want to know. Oh, interesting. They kept locked away. That's right. So this is what I want to know, guys. How does it, if he's crazy? Okay, 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 guys, get real. Why doesn't someone go to public about his condition? People are going public every goddamn day. Guys, let's get real. Let's get real. These people are watching these crimes. They forget about these people. They're done. They're criminals. Like, let's get real. Like, think about it. Look at the FBI. The FBI can't do anything because they're under attack by Barr and everybody. Think about it. Let's get real, guys. They don't care. They don't care. Okay, these people are criminals. They don't care. They don't care about the country. They don't care about anything. They care. They want to be in power. Think about it, because you know what I'm saying? They want to be in power. Okay. So anyway, so let me just say this, guys. This is what I want to know. How does it go from being like deteriorating, but also being considered a security threat? Like a national security threat, because what if, if he's crazy, but there's an assumption here, guys, that he knows. Okay. Yeah, but guys, I want to say this. Get real. Wake up. I'm just want to say this. I don't want to get angry, but like, it's not going to happen because the system is fucked. Okay, think about it, guys. Let's just wake up. Okay, let's just wake up. I just want to tell you this. You have to wake up. The Senate is not going to remove him. They are corrupt. There's no system, guys. Let's get real. Wake up. Like, wake up. The reality that we're living is not going to be the same way that things happened before, because there's like, the DOJ is corrupt because of Barr. Like, wake up, guys. Oh my God. Come on. Like, he's removed. No, he's not going to be removed for his crimes because everybody has made a deal. They're criminals. Like, wake up. Like, that's not normal. We're not living in normal times. Don't expect the same normal way to do things. You know what I mean? Guys, seriously, it's not normal where we're living. So anyway, so I just wanted to say, like, it's the stuff is going to come out later, but don't expect it to be like a linear thing. It's not going to be the same way. So anyway, so you know this is like it was going to be like, oh, he's crazy. No, because think about all these people, guys. Look at the people that are in the cabinet. Yeah. No, but it's like, this is a, yeah, rather, yeah, but you know what I mean. But that's what I was saying, like, but it's not how it is. Yeah. But I actually, no, I don't want him to die because he's gonna make him. It would make him a martyr. No, that's not good. Actually, I do. Actually, the one thing I don't want is that he die. I don't want him to die. I do not want, because that's sort of like, oh, he's the martyr. Oh, no. I don't want him to die. No. Okay. So, yeah, no, that's is not is not a good. That's terrible if he dies. Actually, no, he cannot die. Hope not. He's not gonna die. No, I don't see him dying. Thank God. So this is it, guys. This is how. Okay, I still need to. I'm gonna now look at this because I need to answer. I still need to answer the question. Why is he considered a national security threat? Why and how is he considered a national security threat from being crazy? Because he has too many state secrets. This is it. That's it. Too many state secrets. That's right. If they feel, guys, that he could literally, like, if you leave him alone, it could be like, literally, guys, if you could just be like, oh, hi, I'm Russian. He's like, hey, I have some stuff from the CIA right here. Let me give you some stuff. Like, they need to monitor this stuff, okay? Because, guys, can you imagine a president who works against the country, right? So, and by the way, guys, I don't know who this person, I don't know Angela. I don't remember her. So, so I don't know. Don't, like, I think there's a meme in the far right circles that they want to push it out, whatever. So anyway, don't worry about it. Don't worry about the dying. He's not gonna die. I don't want him to die, whatever. So you know what I mean? So this is it. Forget about the dying. He's not gonna die. So like, I don't know. Yeah, I know. So anyway, guys, so this is it. So this is the situation, okay? That's it. Okay. I just think it's this deterioration to the point, and a good thing, guys, okay, there's one thing that I think is important, this is good, is that it gets to, even though it's painful to watch, it gets to the point where it's inevitable. It's like there's no other recourse. There's nothing they could, you know what I mean? So like, yeah, he's alone. I see him as like in some sort of tower. He's alone, he's isolated, and no one can visit him unless it's like the immediate family, okay? So it's sort of like, you see what I'm saying? So but he's out of it, okay, this whole time, and he's just he dies, whatever. But guys, I want to know more information. I have like 2 minutes. Oh my god, I have to go. So what about the funeral? Okay, guys, okay, I know this is kind of creepy. I'm gonna ask information. How does he pass away? How does it happen? I kind of want to know, guys. It's gonna be heavy, okay, but I want to know, how does God meet him? Like, I want to know, guys. I want to know, like, how does it happen when he passes away? What happens? What happens? Oh, he's like, he falls. How does he fall in bed? And he's like, it could be a heart attack, actually. Could be heart. He falls, yeah, cardiac. He heart because his breathing stops. He falls, the breathing stops. But it's like, I don't feel like there's anything that, I see something like the breathing suddenly stops. Okay, suddenly stops the breathing. He's just, he's always like kind of out of it or whatever. He falls into bed, and then he goes. How does he go? Oh my God, guys! And I see. And it shows that as he's going to the other side, he's slowly walking to the other side, and he starts to see the pain. It's sort of like, what is very interesting. I feel like he sees, as he's going to the tunnel, he starts to see the pain. He starts to become conscious because, when you go to the other side, he's not crazy anymore, not narcissistic. You start to realize the pain. You're like, all this pain, he's seeing all this pain, and it's like, and there's some spirits there like, this is you, bitch. This is what you caused to the world. All these people drowning, people dying and everything. He's like, now you're going to spend all your time here reliving what everybody went through. Okay. That's the pain. Oh my God. Kind of crazy, no? Informations. That's kind of like, this is it, guys. That's what hell is, I think. Oh my God, it's amazing, no? That he has to go through what every person went through, the pain he caused in others. Can you imagine? It's going to take like 5 million years to do, you know what I mean? Think about it. He's like, oh, he sees, guys, and I see, oh my God, and I see there's some very, oh my God, some very developed spirits who can deal with him, and people like him, which is the people that have seen it's like, we're going to show you the worst of humanity. You represent the worst of humanity, and you have caused the most pain. So now you're going to live it. You have to live it. Guys, it's so interesting. It's interesting because it's a little bit like, kind of like what I do in a different way, because I don't, how I tell you, like, I feel things that people feel, that, like, that is sort of like, I can say, but it's for him, he has to actually go through, so the drowning and all that. Okay, so the pain that all those people that he was responsible for, he has to live it. Okay, he has to live it until this is the only way he's going to learn. Okay, I'm sorry, it is what it is. Oh my God. But it's only, guys, it's saying that only, oh my God, I have goosebumps, crazy goosebumps. Only the very developed spirits can deal with the dark people like him. Okay. Like, that is like because those high spirits are like cleaning humanity, quote unquote. Wow. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy that they're cleaning humanity, and he is going to be held responsible. So, oh my God, guys, I want to remove it to here 1 second. Wow. Wow. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, so I'm removed here, guys. Maybe it's different. So anyway, I do have to go in 2 minutes, but it's very interesting, right? So this is what it feels like. But anyway, he just kind of, he collapses. Can you imagine? Interesting, no? Interesting. Interesting. So guys, okay, we need to know. Okay, I wish, guys, I'm sorry. I wish I don't have. I'm so crazy. It's so crazy. I have so many questions. I have so many questions. Tomorrow, I need to do like more readings. Because I need, what I still need to know, guys. I need to know the end of the White House. Like, what is the last days of the White House? How do people walk out of the building? I want to know these things. That's what I want to know. I want to know like and then he's like, what happens the day that he leaves? Where does he go? How does it happen? What is the news like? I want to know, guys. I want to know. I want to know. And it can't be, I'm sure tomorrow I'm gonna have a lot of news. It has to be different. I have to do another reading, guys. I'm still another reading. I have to do a reading, maybe not in the evening or something. I don't know. My God, I want to know. I'm from my house. So maybe that's what I want to do. Maybe I have to schedule it separate. It's only gonna be about this last days, don't you think? I just know. I need to go to my house. I think I want to. Okay, let me. That's okay. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do next one. It's probably gonna be like that. Okay, like oh my God, they're going to kick me out. So okay, so olha, interessante, né? Okay, all right, guys. So this is it. Okay, all right. See you later. Okay, okay. Bye.